I'm here to give my prediction on Yordenis Ugas versus Manny Pacquiao that is coming up on the 21st. As we already know, the opponent that Manny Pacquiao was supposed to be facing was Errol Spence Jr., but he pulled out of the fight due to a torn retina. There's there's a lot of emotions floating around the boxing community about this situation. I'm not gonna really get into that on this video. I already touched on it and I made about 3 videos on it already, so go check them out. But let's talk about it. The prediction for this fight. We got Manny Pacquiao, man. Great footwork, great speed, good power. Still has his power. Slowed down a little bit over the years, but he still has very good speed, high punch volume. I would call Manny Pacquiao like a puncher, brawler. He's not really like a boxer like that, man. But I would call him like a puncher, brawler. I would kind of call him one of those kind of fighters. Then we got Yordenis Ugas. Pretty basic fighter. Very flat-footed. I've seen comments where people say his footwork is better than Errol Spence's. I said, come on, man. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Nowhere near as good as Errol Spence. Yordenis Ugas, man, like when you compare him to Spence in the aspects of, his defense or how he moves, evades punches. Errol Spence is more like he can evade punches, weave punches. He can jump in and out away from punches. I've never seen Yordenis Ugas jump away from a punch, but he does have slight head movement. He does do that thing where he punches and he dips his head backwards. He does that a lot. He doesn't have the defense. His defense isn't as good as Errol Spence. It's just not. Ugas gets hit a lot. He's more of a brawler too, man. Ugas, he doesn't really set up his punches. He just, most of the time, you don't see him like set things up off the jab a lot. Very few times you'll see him setting up punches off the jab. Most of the time, he's throwing a 1-2, then a bang with the right, and an overhand. That overhand right is dangerous. But his power, he's I wouldn't call him a feather-fisted puncher, but his power leaves a little room for improvement, man. But he in that fight with was it Omar Figueroa, man, he destroyed him, man. He destroyed him, and he was hitting Figueroa. He did knock him down once in that fight, but nothing to put the dude away. And he had him hurt, and he couldn't get him up out of there. So he's not really known for Yordenis Ugas isn't really known to be a big, gigantic puncher like that, So how would the fight go? Since this is the new replacement for Errol Spence, I see it going just like this. See, here's the thing, man. From a political standpoint in boxing, I had said, don't be surprised if Yordenis Ugas actually works Pacquiao. If he actually works him. See, the thing with Pacquiao is, early on in his career, you would be able to, if you was to try to box him from the outside, if you was to try to box him from the inside early on in his career, that would be a deadly mistake. But as he got older, man, if you start putting pressure on him, I see that you actually do pretty well against him if you apply some smart pressure on him. Then yeah. But I'm not sure if Yordenis Ugas has the ring IQ, to go in there and really, make things count where it's supposed to, But he's gonna have to pressure, man. He put him on the ropes, bang him to the body. Ugas has some good, decent body work too. That's another thing about Ugas. The body work is good. But like I said, his power though, man. His power, I'm not gonna call him a feather-fisted puncher, but I've seen him hit dudes to the body, man. I'm talking about hard. And the dudes never, it didn't even look like they was really hurt that much, man. In a few of his fights, I've seen him do that. it's the power thing, man. I'm not sure if Ugas' power is really gonna phase Pacquiao like that. But I was talking in the sense of in one of my vids that it's a possibility that Ugas could outwork, well, not outwork, and actually start give Pacquiao some good work up until maybe winning most of the rounds. If he backs Pacquiao up and gets him tired, and hits him to the body and pound him, try to chop him down a bit, he probably can start winning. But then politics start kicking in, and they'll throw the belt to Manny Pacquiao just because they know they want Errol Spence to still fight him. You gotta think about that and keep that in consideration, man. So I'll go as far as to say there is a possibility that Ugas could possibly work Pacquiao to a decision, but the judges and the politics of boxing aren't gonna allow Ugas to win that belt or to keep his belt. They're gonna allow Manny to squeeze it off and take the belt. So when he fights Errol, because I'm hearing talks of 2022 now. If he fights Errol in 2022, then if they ever, that's if, man, we don't even know if they're gonna ever fight, if they're even gonna really fight, man. That might be a done deal. That might never happen, man. We gotta see. But I see if you remove the politics from it, I would have to go with Pacquiao, not by knockout or nothing like that. I have to go with Pacquiao by decision. So I'm going to have to run with Pacquiao on this one. But I also got to keep in mind that there is still a very good possibility that Ugas could outwork him. Not outwork him, but, really tire him down and do some good work in there. But here's the problem, though. On short notice, man, preparing for a southpaw like Pacquiao, that's that. And I think they know that. I think they know pretty much, more than likely, man, Ugas is going to get destroyed in that ring. And then Manny's going to take the belt from him. So I will have to, like I said, I have to go with Pacquiao on this 12-round decision, Manny Pacquiao. He's just too fast, I think, for Ugas still at this age. His punch rate is too much. But I've seen some fights with Ugas. I've seen some fights with him where he does have a pretty decent punch rate. But I think it's just his speed, man. He doesn't have any speed. He doesn't set up his punches. You got to set up your punches and be smart in there with Pacquiao, man, And Errol definitely has the IQ over Ugas. So I would have loved to see Ugas and Errol fight, man. That would have been a great scrap. Even with Ugas and Jamal James, that was a decent scrap too. But Ugas was getting hit with stuff he shouldn't have got hit with, because like I said, his defense is subpar, and you'll see that next weekend. So, damn, man, it's fucked up, man. We should have been saying, damn, next weekend, Errol Spence is gonna jump in the ring with Pacquiao, but nope, not at all. We talking wishful dates now. We talking about that 2022, and I'm hearing Errol is coming. He's gonna start getting back in training and within a month. I'm hearing all kind of garbage, man. I mean, man, boxing. Hate you, but I love you, man. But I'm off this. Let me know what you think about this fight. Like and subscribe, drop a comment. I'll catch you guys later on the next one, man. And I'm off this.